Here we are. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am excited about today. I'm excited today because my friend Lisa is here with us, and we'll get all into what we're talking about and what's going on and all the wonderful pieces and everything else. And remember, guys, today, not only are we having Lisa come join us, we are also going to be doing 12 days of trivia. This is day 2. And then after that, we'll do a guided meditation. So you have
Nice.
a lot to look forward to. So let's say hello and we'll start. As you know, I let people come on in and, we'll start in a couple minutes. All right, here we go. Hello, David. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I
Oh.
like the new picture. That's great. Priscilla, our moderator for the evening. Thank you very much. I
Hi,
appreciate
Priscilla.
you. Julie, good. I enjoyed the falls at the Multnomah, Lisa?
Multnomah. I mean, that's how I think you pronounce it.
I like to say Manamana. That's just easy.
Manamana Falls.
Manamana, beep, dee, 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 dee. Manamana, and look at the creeks. Manamana, beep, dee, 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 dee. Okay, I had to finish it. Otherwise, it would go on and on and on.
You're the one that lives in Oregon. You should know how it's spelled or how it's pronounced.
I'm actually in Washington.
Oh, that's right. You're in Vancouver, aren't you? Okay.
I'm in Camas, right next door.
Okay.
Right
All right.
next door. Irma, hello. Angie, thank you for being with us this evening. I hope things are going well in Canada. Dina, good to see you. And Michelle, hello. Thank you for being here, my friend. We're on day 3. Thanks, Priscilla. We're on day 3. Okay, day 3. Is it day 3? It is day 3. Oh my God, it's day 3.
Time flies
It's
when you're
day
having
3.
fun.
Totally. Beth, hello. Marie, I was going to say Maria, but Mary, good to see you. Posisa. I just asked her how she is in Greek. Good to see you on here as well. So, guys, if you haven't seen, heard, or know of Lisa, today's the day. Today's the day, and I will tell you how I got to meet this beautiful soul. Hello, Mo. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm feeling a little bit better. It's day 2 after the booster, so still congested a little bit. Now, here's the information for Lisa. You can find her on our link tree, and you also have your website.
Yeah, my website's on my link tree, but my website is lisaannmueller.com.
There you go. Awesome. So you can find all the information about her on her link tree.
Yep.
And Lisa and I met in Dougal Fraser's class. It's a 12-week spiritual business class. And just an amazing woman. She was like the integrity, the heart, the wisdom, and the passion for her work is like just so up there. And I was so glad when you said yes the first time to come on. And we were going to be together at the Portland Body Mind Spirit Expo, but we will have a chance to do that again. But you're going to it. You're going to the expo in North Carolina, no?
I'm going to one in Ohio, but not till September of next year, and it'll be in Columbus, Ohio. I'm really excited about it. Same Body, Mind, Spirit. Yeah, same one.
Good.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed you in Portland. I was sending my daughter off to Japan, so.
That's important, though.
Yeah.
Sarah, all the way from the UK, thank you, my friend, for staying up so late. Thank you for being here. Mary said she's doing well. And guys, here is, Lisa's website.
Thank you, Priscilla.
Thank you, Priscilla. And right by me. Yes, she'll be right by you in Ohio. I know.
Okay.
Excited.
Okay.
Good. Thanks, Lindsay, our other moderator. Hello, Sister Sledge. Diane, good to see you. So, guys, Lisa and I met in Dougal's class. And like I said, we just hit it right off. There were 14 of us. So it was a close class. When you work like that with somebody for 12 weeks, you get to know how they present. You get to know more about them. You get to know their strengths and also their areas of improvement. And I have to tell you, you had so many strengths. I just so confident in that
Oh,
class,
thank you.
and everything that you do is amazing. And I'm so glad tonight we're talking about celebrating your inner peace. So,
Yes.
is there anything else that I missed about telling about you?
It was wonderful. Thank you. And back at you, because I
Thank you.
really loved having you in that class too and getting to know
Thank
you
you.
better.
Thanks.
It was a lot of fun. No, I think you covered everything. I love teaching. I love the topic tonight because I love teaching about mindfulness and meditation. And that's a big part of what I do. So let's talk about inner peace.
So, if you want the people that don't know you, Lisa, how did you get started in this? Because you do the intuitive piece, you do the astrology piece, you teach. I mean, you do so much.
So really following my heart because I was a software engineer for almost 30 years. And I, towards the end of my career, really knew I'm not to be doing this anymore. But while I was working at the company I was at, I was starting to get other people in the office to meditate with me, and started working with the health program where they were creating like meditation rooms for the employees. It was awesome. So I was moving in that direction, but I was still, kind of stuck in that career that I wasn't happy. So I just started following my heart. The universe brought me a layoff, which was wonderful. Kind of like, it was like, okay,
Here
go
you go. Yep.
fly, little birdie. So that's and then just been following my heart. Just, like you said with the astrology, that's a piece of what I do. And it's just something that I discovered that, oh, so much passion. So when you feel that passion, you just know, okay, this is something for me. I love learning about myself, and, from the stars, from the placement of the planets when I was born.
Right.
And it just really, I love how it helped me fall in love with myself, really. And so that's why I like working with astrology with clients, because I love helping people fall in love with themselves.
And that's really important because, in our work, we find that people don't do that. That I think, bringing this full circle back to inner peace, part of that inner peace is loving self. It's
Yes, big
really
part.
following, yeah. And I just have to show you because I wore this shirt just for you, my friend.
Oh, you got your astrology shirt on. I see Taurus up there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
and I
just had to
see
wear it.
Aries. That's my sun sign. I have a lot of Taurus in my chart.
Yeah, so cool. Anyway,
Love it.
I just was like, oh, Lisa's gonna be on. Let me just wear this for fun.
Love it.
Anyway,
Thank
anyway,
you.
you're welcome. Because I was gonna it's just short sleeve shirt, but it's chilly. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
chilly.
Yeah.
So let's talk about inner peace. How do you find your inner peace? What brings you inner peace?
Well, so for me, inner peace is that quiet that's inside of me that's always there.
Mhm,
So what brings it to me is when I return to that place. I know it's there.
mhm.
And I have a very active mind. And so I'm constantly thinking, and well, I was a good engineer, like analyzing and figuring out how things work. So my brain is going all the time. And so for me, it's been learning how to quiet that part of myself, which is great. It's a wonderful tool I've got up
Right?
going up here,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes it keeps me awake at night. So it's just, finding that place inside of me that I know is there. It's like a little, I always picture it as like a little spark, like a little light inside of me. It's always there. It's always waiting for me to return. No matter how crazy the chattering can get in the head, it's always there waiting. So it's just finding that.
And I think a lot of us get lost in what I used to call like our outside noise and then our inside noise.
Hmm.
That inside noise used to just, it's like, how do you stop that chatter?
Hmm.
So, you know, so many of us are not going to be like, oh, na 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 na, that doesn't really do it, right?
Right.
But when we find that way of like through breath work and the classes that you teach,
Yeah.
those are like you said, mindfulness. So what's one example that you have?
Well, I mean, it's different for everybody. So when we talk about mindfulness, it's just paying attention to the now, what's happening right in front of you. So for everybody, it's different. Some people can sit like the guru in lotus pose and
Right.
go into that space. For other people, I have a friend who's like a marathon runner, and she's like, I can't sit and meditate. I can't do it. I can't quiet my mind. And so I asked her, well, what about when you're running and you're really pushing your body and physically, your body is pushing it to the limits. And what happens to your mind then? She's like, well, I'm really paying attention to every step. And, like she feels her body. She can feel her muscles. She feel her body working. I'm like, that's mindfulness. Because you're not, at that moment, you're not thinking about, oh, when the race is done, I got to do this or that, or, you're not thinking about that. You're paying attention to what's going on right here, right now. So that's a form of mindfulness. There's people who love to garden, paying attention to what you're doing, cooking, brushing your teeth, drinking your tea, or whatever you've got going there.
I got tea. Yep, I've got tea.
Me too. So
cheers.
Just noticing it. No, I'm noticing how warm my cup is. And when I just swallowed, noticing the warmth going down my throat, the smell, just slowing down and paying attention to that.
And that's key, what you just said, slowing down and paying attention, being present in the moment.
Yeah.
Not like, okay, the dogs are barking and this is happening and I've got to what do I do? And I think tomorrow's doggy daycare. And so it's just, like you said, holding the mug, smelling the tea.
Yeah.
Maybe taking a breath out and then just enjoying that sip. Just to be in there and going, and I just said in my head, God, that's good. I mean, it's that kind of place to just be in there. Now, when we celebrate inner peace, it's like, it's that little voice that we can hear, and that's where our intuitive info comes from, wouldn't you say?
From that quiet. Yeah. That's where it is. It's in that quiet place. I think I have a course that I teach called Your Higher Wisdom, and I help people connect to their higher wisdom. And it is that inner, it's like your spirit. It's always there. It's always waiting. It's like, okay, whenever you're ready to come back.
Right. And it's there, and it never goes away. But what we do is we throw the day's work on there. We throw family life. We throw all this stuff. And don't we deserve that inner peace?
We do.
All deserve it.
And that's that self-love piece that you were talking about. The self-love, where a lot of people don't put the oxygen mask on themselves first. They're always giving, doing for others. And really, if you just give yourself these few quiet moments, and I love how you talked about breathing, because that's a form of it. Just pay attention to your breath. Notice the in-breath and the out-breath, and just notice how it feels.
So everybody, do this with Lisa. I know we didn't plan this, but just do this with Lisa. Just go ahead. Walk us through a little something.
Yeah, so just one way you can do it is just imagine that your body is like a pitcher of water. And as you're breathing in, you're filling it in from the bottom all the way up to the top. And then when you breathe out through your mouth, it's like you're turning the pitcher over and you're just pouring the water out from the top down. And doesn't that feel amazing?
That's different. I never got that. That's a really cool visual. I like that. I like that a lot. I might have to borrow that. That's really good.
Please do.
Like it. I like it. I'll even quote you about it. That's really good. I like that a lot. That felt very different. I almost felt like as I was breathing in, filling up that pitcher, and then the exhalation was super cool.
Just feeling that pitcher emptying out.
Like I literally feel my body going like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's a
That's
big
awesome.
part of mindfulness too, is getting into your body and feeling your body instead of being stuck up here, because mostly we're stuck in our heads, right? In our thoughts. So another form of mindfulness is to just sit and notice how your clothes feel on your body. Like right now, just, are your sleeves soft on your arms or baggy or loose or tight? And just notice that. Maybe notice that your feet. Maybe you have shoes or socks on and you just notice how they feel. You can even wiggle your toes. Your feet are a really good place to go because it's the furthest away from this thing.
Sure. Sure.
But really just getting into your body and noticing, how you feel, how your body feels. That really helps you get out of your head.
Well, I was going to make a bad joke and say, I should be wearing Spanx because my Spanx would make me feel what I'm feeling in my body. I'm like, ah! I'm like, oh
There
my
they are.
God. I know my friend Ellen from Chicago came to visit, and I'm like, she's here. It's time to celebrate. Go ahead and have another handful of chocolate raisins.
Well, it is the holidays, so
it is the holidays, but
it's that time of year.
I'm going to co-facilitate a retreat, a body, mind, spirit retreat in the Bahamas. So I don't think I know in January around Martin Luther King Day, and I'm like, yeah, this will not be good. I am not going to wear shorts, that have to be a larger size than what I normally wear.
Put your Spanx under there.
Put the Spanx on. Yeah. Emmy says I try to press out my diaphragm when I breathe deeply. That's important.
That's a good way to do it.
Feel that out. Yeah.
There's
Gabriella?
a lot of amazing breathing exercises you can do.
Yeah, we learned in massage school, we learned diaphragmatical breathing, which is amazing. It's really good. It's really good. Now I'm going to ask you, and kind of off topic just for a second. Would you say there are certain, because we're blending what you're doing here, is there a certain astrological sign that tends to be more up here than the rest?
Yes, there are. So what would be good is if you look at your Mercury sign, and you do not need to know your birth time to find out what your Mercury is. So put your information in like astro.com or something. Don't need to know the birth time to find this out. Find out what your Mercury sign is. If your Mercury is in Gemini, oh boy, you're a thinker. You think a lot.
Okay. Well, I don't know what it would be, but I'm just like, okay. And I would have, if it was true, then I would have to be more mindful of what I'm doing, correct?
Right. So, and really any air sign, there's Gemini is an air sign, and so is like Aquarius.
Sure.
And Libra. And so they tend to be thinkers, and it's beautiful. They have beautiful minds. They can think. They're so smart, they're very sharp and fast. But you're right. It may be a little more difficult for them. But maybe not, because also there's lots of other placements in the chart. They might have like some really grounding Taurus energy that helps them, get really grounded and stay connected to the earth, which can help with being more mindful. So there's lots of different tricks that you can do to help yourself out. If your brain is just really going, I like to teach people this one trick called the naming game. I have a TikTok that I did on this. And I do it when I'm driving, and the video that I did. So I was driving down the road, and I just start naming everything I see. There's a tree, there's a yellow car, there's the stop sign, and just name everything. And then I'll stop after a little bit and kind of pay attention. And does my brain go right back to whatever it was I was ruminating or spinning around about? And if I am, I just keep going, naming game, naming everything. Eventually, this works. This really works. Eventually, it'll quiet your brain down. It's just kind of like, it's like you're like your brain is a toddler, and all you have to do is focus on this instead.
Right. Yeah. Instead of shiny keys, look over here. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Michelle asked, is that the same as the moon sign?
It's different. So
Yeah.
look, just put your information into like astro.com, and or Cafe Astrology is another one I like to use. And you will find out what your Mercury sign is, because Mercury is how your mind works, and your moon sign is more about like your emotions and what's sort of like how you, and actually your moon sign would be a good one to look at too, because, and maybe she knows this, because it is about things that are hidden inside of you, kind of the things that you hold close. So could be you might have some dark thoughts that you're, things that you ruminate about a lot, which many of us do.
Christina says hello, and she says, hi. I read to shut off my brain.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one. That is a good one. And yes, thank you. You could use this one too. Astrologer.com. And Priscilla says she's a Libra, but she's a Libra Sun Sign. So
Libra. So your sun sign's more about your, and maybe you know this already, but your sun sign is more about your personality, kind of what people see. So like I'm in Aries, which is why I'm so animated and go, 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 and that kind of thing. But my moon sign is Sagittarius, which is another fire sign, boy. So I like to travel and be out there and learning and teaching and all of that.
Michelle says she's a Gemini sun and a moon.
Gemini sun, well, thinker, right?
Yeah.
Says thinker, right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Geminis are thinkers. Gemini, and they're beautiful thinkers. I mean, they are fast with their brains. They can analyze things and come up with really quick solutions.
Mo has an interesting question. Why at night does your brain seem to go into overload instead of quieting down so you can sleep?
Yeah, I personally think it's because in today's day and age, our lives are so busy. We have so much going on all day long. And if you don't take breaks during the day to just quiet it down, which actually I want to talk at some point before we're done about this program I'm starting called Positive Intelligence, where it teaches you how to do little 2-minute mindfulness practices throughout the day to kind of get your brain back to that quiet spot, connecting to that quiet place. And the more you do that and the more you practice that, then it's easier at the end of the day when your brain does continue to it's easier to quiet it down.
And because that's on my list. So let's talk about your program. Tell us.
Right. So it's called Positive Intelligence, and people can learn about it. It's a program that I went into where they allow coaches to come in and learn the program and then provide it to people. And it teaches about mental fitness, and it's kind of helps you with your capacity to deal with life's challenges in like positive way. So when things are happening in your life, you're not, oh, it's awful and this is bad and that is bad. You can deal with things in a more positive mindset, basically. And it's a wonderful program. I went through it myself, and now I'm becoming certified in it. So I'm offering it to people. I'm just doing my first time around. And so I'm only charging people $100 for a 6-week session. And it's amazing. I just really love it. All you have to commit to is you watch one little video that's an hour long. You watch it over the weekend or a Monday, and then we meet as a group. There will be 6 of us, and we meet as a group to talk about what we've learned during the week. But also during the week, you have a little app on your phone, and you're doing these mental fitness exercises, and it's like mindfulness exercises, training your body to training yourself to like get back to that quiet place. And the first part of it is awareness, like intercepting, like when your brain is going nuts. That's always the first step, right? To everything, any problem you got to have some awareness, or you are just stuck.
Right. So true. True.
So that's kind of the first step, and then you learn about that kind of that voice, which is a judge. We consider it like a judge you're judging everything. This is bad. Why is this happening to me? These things always happen. Like, it's the judge. And then you learn that you have a sage part of you, right? That higher wisdom, or that place in you that's creative and open-minded, and it's very peaceful in that space. And so that's what you're kind of learning, is you're learning how to move from here to here more often. And the more you do it, the more you practice it, the easier it is. I went through the 6-week program and was just amazed. I was already a meditator, and I was just amazed at how it changed, how it shifted things for me.
I love that, when you think that and then you learn even more, and then you go deeper. And that's what this work is about, guys. All of this is about going deep and really healing self, so you can help heal, inspire, and transform others by example. Even by example.
Yes.
Lindsay said her mom got her a birthday book. It breaks down her sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars signs. Very cool.
Nice. So she's got all that.
Sarah says, just looked on astro.com. Her Cancer's in Mercury.
That's a water sign. So Cancer is kind of like the mother. It's a very nurturing sign, but also Cancer is, it's the crab. So it has the hard shell on the outside and the soft squishy on the inside. So I'd be curious if she resonates with that at all. They like to protect themselves. But this is, and Mercury is how you think.
Yeah, so true. So true. Priscilla wants to know, how do we sign up for your class?
Oh, well, it's a very small, I have 6 slots, and I already have 3 people signed up. So I have 3 spots. If you want to join us, it's going to be first come, first serve. Just send me an email. And my email's on my website, but it's lisaannmueller@outlook.com, or you can just do it from my website, lisaannmueller.com. There's buttons all over the place to email me. And just tell me that you want to join, and I will be starting it in January. I'm going to do the live part of it, where we meet as a group on Thursday nights at 5:30 Pacific time. That's what I'm planning on doing. So if you're not going to be able to commit to that, or the time that I've already talked about, the investment of doing the exercises, and you got to do it, right? If you don't do it, you're not going to get anything out of it. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So just email me, and we'll start. And I'll be doing more groups after that. They call them pods. So this is my first pod. That's why I'm just like, because you'll see on the website, if you go to Positive Intelligence website, you can do it through them. They charge a lot, like $1,000 for it. I'm just going to do 100 for now, because I'm just starting off, and I'm just, getting going, and want to run a pod through, and you're going to be my guinea pigs.
I like it. Our first timers.
Yeah. But I've done lots of group coaching. So,
yeah, no, you're good. Emmy says, you just describe what you and Lisa and all your guests do. You think you know, and then you go deeper. Yeah.
Yeah. Always learning. The wisest people in the world are the ones that know they don't know everything. Right. They're always, any person that they meet, they know they can learn something from that person.
And that's why I always say, it's like, I don't have all the answers. Not God, not Oprah. I don't have those answers. Right?
Oprah does.
Right. Exactly. Oprah does. Oprah does. Now, you also do something else on your website. You've got this new program that you're doing, and you have the Higher Wisdom. Can you tell people a little bit more about that?
That is an online course that I have that people can sign up for. You can run it through it at your own pace. And if you want to work with me together, you can just reach out to me, and we can arrange something, where we actually go through the course together. But yeah, it's an online course that I have that you can run through. It's actually a 6-week program when I do it as a group coaching program, and I'll do another one. I just haven't done one for a while. But because I just moved, as you know, just moved, still unpacking boxes. But it right now, it's available to people just to run through it themselves if they want, just an online course. Yeah, that's available on my website too.
And for that, it's plugging in plugging into their higher wisdom, plugging into their knowing, right?
Yes.
And expanding that.
Yes, it goes deep into the different aspects of doing that. Mm-hmm. And it's a really great program. My students that have been through it have all loved it. So I highly recommend it.
And what I love about that program, you guys, is it is, like Lisa said, you could do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
And that's also cool too. And, you know, I mean, and I'm going to tell you guys this, do not be afraid to email Lisa. You know, she's got a lot of information. And, you know, if you have a question about it, email her.
Yes, please do. Or reach out to me through Facebook or, you know, any of the social media outlets.
Yeah. And that is, once again, her website. Yeah. We're not done, guys. I'm just like letting you know. So does anybody have any questions for Lisa about mindfulness, about inner peace, about how do you get there? You know, does anybody have any questions? And while you're waiting for questions, this is a great time. While we're waiting for questions, this is a great time for our little trivia. Okay, guys, our little trivia. Wait. So, does anybody know what was the first play I was in? What was the first play I was in? I know. Lisa, I made it really like, you know, I was telling all these stories and I'm like, guys, you want to know this, you want to know that, and make sure this. So you'll get candy cane points if you know what was the first play that I was in. So remember, ask questions for Lisa, and then also you can put in your answer. So
first play.
Diane says I was in Magic Mike. You're cracking me up. You are just cracking me up, Sister Sledge.
Can I guess?
You can guess, yeah.
A Christmas Story?
No, but good guess.
Just thought I'd try.
Well,
I want a candy cane.
You want a candy cane. Or candy cane points. So The King and I, do you know that's one musical I've always wanted to do and didn't do? Bye Bye Birdie, I was not in, but I did stage crew for that one. That was fun. I loved Bye Bye Birdie. It was a good show. Okay, waiting.
Were you into theater when you were younger? Is that something that you did when you were younger?
I was.
Nice.
I did it. I started, like, I did a talent show way back when. And then Lillian says Othello. Yeah, no, a little bit too heavy, but thank you though. So when we moved from the southeast side of Chicago to the north side, there was a play that I auditioned for, and I got it. It was children's theater, but I got it. And then in high school, I didn't do high school plays. I did stage crew in high school, but then
interesting.
I did a lot of community theater, and that was a lot of fun. I love these guesses, you guys. Camelot. I mean,
nobody knows. Nobody knows. Are you gonna tell us?
I will tell you. But guys, any questions for Lisa? This is a good time for questions for Lisa. So I will tell you that the correct answer is, Emmy got the correct answer. I was in the peculiar predicament of Princess Penelope.
Ooh,
yes.
Wow.
And Irma got the correct answer. Michelle got the correct answer.
Oh my.
I did do Guys and Dolls, yes, but that wasn't my first one. Yes.
How do people know this about you?
Well, because I told them.
Okay.
Them. But this is, no.
Yes.
That was weird. Siri went off when I touched my ear thing. No idea. Okay, so I'll show you this picture. This was me in Maine. Okay, I was in Maine.
Yeah.
And you ready? That's me.
You look so spiffy.
I was 15, I think. 15 years old. Yeah. But
Wow.
this was not my first one, but good guess, guys. That will be a question on something else. So you might have wanted to memorize that program somewhere.
So someone
Yeah.
asked about sleep. If nobody's asked any questions, I'd like to go back to that.
Yes, let's do it.
So yes, oftentimes our brains go nuts at night and it's really hard to quiet it down. And so I did a sleep study once, and they talked about screen time. I mean, I get maybe people already know this, but really 2 hours before you go to bed, no screens. It
2
has something.
hours?
It has some.
Wow,
I mean,
2
do what you can
hours.
do. Do what you can do, but it's the light. I mean, I don't always do it, but it's somehow the light, of the screen in your eyes, and don't engage in anything that's going to kind of like get you excited. So a lot of people like to read before they go to bed, but if you're it depends on what you're reading, right? Read things that are going to kind of like calm your brain down and not wake it up and get it going.
Yeah.
So pay attention to what you're reading. Like just a soft story, not like high energy or something very analytical that's going to get your brain going. Allow your brain just to take a, relax, take a break.
Well, I think I should change my lives then, because Michelle just said that means no Elias.
Yeah, but these are fun.
They're fun, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
and somebody that I was talking to recently, she said she watches she does watch before she watches comedy, and she really just feels like that just lifts her heart up and
Yeah.
makes and this is fun too. Like when people join this, obviously because they're enjoying it. So it's an exception.
So Maureen says, so if you sleep with your TV on, big no-no?
Big no. Yeah. Just the light from the TV. A lot of people use their TV thinking that that it's, I don't know, that it's helping them in some way, like it's a white noise or whatever. But that's not what they shared with me in the sleep study.
That's interesting. I think that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Michelle says candy cane points are high energy. They are high energy, but they're fun, high energy.
But it's fun.
I will watch the Miranda show about half an hour before I go to bed. And that just is comedy, and it lifts my heart, like you said.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. It is awesome. Yeah. Is there anything that like, I know you're doing this in January. Do you have the exact dates yet or no?
It's going to be January 6th to February 10th because that's a Thursday, January 6th. So 6 weeks starting on January 6th.
Okay. Hang on one second. I just blocked a user. That was pretty weird.
Oh no.
Yeah. But we got it. So Priscilla, I got it. No worries. Okay. Good. That was weird. That's never happened before. So odd. YouTube, to be on YouTube and get these crazy.
I'm amazed that you can do so many platforms at one time. It's just amazing.
Secret. I'm amazed that I can do it too.
And I have to say, I had so much fun being backstage.
It was fun.
It was like, you're backstage. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. I'm backstage.
Hi, Ginger. And Ginger, your friend is here. Edgar is here to say hello. Edgar is and I found out that.
Uh-oh. Is that me or you?
Okay, we're back.
What happened?
I don't know. I think it was Edgar. I think it was holding Edgar's energy. So Edgar is a tourmalinized quartz, and Lisa has the the pencil that Edgar uses. Look at that. Look how good that is. Awesome. Okay.
There's all this energy that we were both.
All this energy. Okay. I was like, where? Okay. Good. Hello, Ginger. Good to see you. Thank you
I
for
was
being
too.
here.
I thought it was me. I was like, oh
No,
no.
it's good. You're good. So you said January. Tell us again. I'm sorry.
January 6th is when it starts because,
Okay.
but it'll be a little prep before that where I'll get people set up and like I said, there's an app that you use. You use it like throughout the day. So I get everybody set up ahead of time. But the first time we meet as a group is January 6th.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to
And
know.
go to the Positive Intelligence website under program and just read about it. It talks about the program, so you can learn more about it. I'll put a link. I'll put a link on my website. It's not there now, but I'll add one to it, to the Positive Intelligence website.
Good, because that would be really great. And guys, if you want to celebrate your inner peace, to go within, to find out how to quiet that mind. I mean, let's face it. The holidays get us all revved up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it a lot on my lives. Start now.
Yeah. What happened? Elias is frozen. I'm hoping it's not me.
I think it's Edgar and his pencil.
We have to move him away from.
Yes, woo! Move him over here. I think what it is it's a little bit. It's just a little bit different. So Rose says, those are awesome. I was going to say Edgar's energy froze the screen. Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened.
Exactly. Liking your hair a little longer. Thank you. I'm going to get it cut, but thank you. Ginger said it's a full moon. Yep.
Yeah, it's
full moon
on
energy.
the 18th. We got just a couple more days. There's a lot going on in the sky. It's a really good time. It's so amazing. It's a time for letting go of shedding things that are no longer serving us and moving towards new things that will replace, because anytime something leaves, there's always something new that comes in. And this is just a really great time for letting go of things, because Mars is in Sagittarius. So that the energy of that is all about just like let stuff go, letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore. And it's happening to me today. Actually, is the beginning of it. So it's a big day for just starting to think about what's not serving you anymore. If you're not feeling it anymore,
say bye-bye.
Consider letting it go.
Yep. Yeah. Emmy says, woohoo, I get a full moon on my birthday.
Oh,
December
nice.
18th. I love it. Love you. Got to go and sign papers to let my mom's house go. Okay. Mwah. Ginger, thank you. And good luck with everything. So I was going to say, with the full moon, guys, also winter solstice coming up.
Mm-hmm. I love the winter solstice.
December 21st. Priscilla, cue winter solstice if you have it typed up. If you don't worry about it. On December 21st, I am doing a free guided meditation, guys. Make sure you come and join. It's going to be a long version of one that I did, or about the same length that I did last year on the winter solstice. But let's connect. We're doing it at, I believe it's 6:30 Pacific time. So come join us, and we're going to do that. I don't have it yet. Sorry. That's okay. No worries.
Take your new moon wish. Take your full moon wishes, though. Like write them on a little piece of paper. Put them on a windowsill so the moonshine will shine on them.
Yes. It is December 21st, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. And you will need to have pen and paper for that evening, guys. You need to have pen and paper. So, because we're going to do something for that summer solstice. Now,
winter solstice.
Winter solstice. Sorry. Winter. Cold. Winter.
But it's moving towards summer. That's why I love it so much. I'm like, yay.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Anything else you want to tell our peeps about stuff that you got going on?
Those are the things I have going on. And like I love that you said, just reach out to Lisa, because really just reach out to me if you have any questions. Email me. I will email you back.
Yeah. And you guys, she does do wonderful coaching. She does do wonderful. What I loved what you did with me was also talking about the horoscope, and you talked about in relationship to my moon sign, which was so cool. It was so great.
We did your progressed moon, so that's
My
like
progressed moon, yes.
2.5-year cycle. And I think last time I was on, I gave away a reading for that. We forgot about that. I didn't think of a giveaway for tonight. But yeah, that's a reading that's on I have a website called Higher Wisdom Astrology. And if you go there, you can see all the different types of readings I have. And that's one of the ones that I do. Yeah. And I do transits if you want to like look into the future and like what's going to be happening next month as far as your chart goes, and what you can look out for. So that kind of thing. Yeah.
Really important.
Thank you. You do better at selling me than I do.
No, I believe in you, and that's why I'm like, you know what, let's do this. And guys, stick around. Guided meditation. There's going to be 2 more trivia questions. You don't want to leave yet. December 21st on your page are psychic squares. Psychic squares we're doing at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., I believe, Pacific time. And then 6:30 will be my thing on my page. So there you go. And thank you. HigherWisdomAstrology.com.
She found
Thank you,
me.
Priscilla.
Thank you, Priscilla. She is good.
She is good.
I love that you're doing a group meditation because there's a lot of power behind that when you're meditating like live with a group of people. There's really good energy. So that's going to be amazing.
Look what Sarah says. So many strings to your bow, Lisa. I love that saying. I do
have a lot of strength. It's my Sag moon. I like to do everything.
She's busy. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 trivia questions, and then we're going to do a guided meditation. Are you going to be able to stay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. All right, so, and Lisa, feel free to guess too. Okay, so here's a question, guys. Let's see who is listening. What was the high school that I graduated from? What was the high school that I graduated from? Do you know, Lisa, I don't know if you got to see this, but while we're waiting for everybody to do that, let me grab my little
I was gonna Google high schools in northern Chicago.
Oh, good. Look at you. Fancy.
That's the software engineer analytical mind going, ooh, I can just Google that.
So I was going to also show you, I don't know, you got to see, Lisa. Here's the cover of my book.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So I'm really excited.
I love it.
And then we did this one. When I was at Edebevix, I was a Mouseketeer as one of my characters. And here is, and the answer's not on here, so you can't really see it. So that's okay. That's my high school graduation picture when I graduated. Yeah, because we didn't get to wear caps and gowns.
You did?
No. We had to wear
You got to wear a tux. That's nice.
A dinner jacket with black pants, and all the girls had white formal dresses.
Wow.
Every single one of them got a dozen roses.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Was this a special private school?
No, it was a public.
Really?
Snotty North Shore High School.
Oh, let me type that in, North Shore.
Type that in, North Shore High School.
Well, no, I got to put the snotty part in.
Snotty. The snotty one, you can get it. If you get the snotty and it shows up, that'll be even funny. Okay. So, she's funny. Emmy says, I went to I Am High. Because I always talk about the I Ams, which is funny. Good one.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I'll give you guys another 15 seconds. And we'll just do that. Now, are you having Christmas at your place, or are you going to family?
Yeah, just staying here. It's the new house, only been in it 6 weeks. So we're going to stay here. First Christmas without my daughter because she moved to Japan. So
wow. How's she doing?
Great.
She loves it there.
Oh my gosh. Who wouldn't?
Yeah. That's
it's amazing.
Awesome.
And she's like
That's
a celebrity. Awesome. She's teaching English in elementary schools, and they all look up to her. She's like a celebrity. So life is great.
Cool. That's super. All right, guys. So guess who gets a point? David gets a candy cane point, and Michelle gets a candy cane point. I did go to New Trier High School.
Okay.
New Trier. It is New Trier, and Christina gets a point. I did go to New Trier. So, Beth, you get like good try. It wasn't Winnetka.
Oh,
but
she got the town right?
She got the town right. Yeah, good try. All right, last question, and then we go into the guided meditation. Okay, this one is going to be a little bit challenging. Okay, I've asked it before, and we're going to have to see who was paying attention. Okay, let me get the thing so I can show you. So
props?
Hang on one. I do have a prop. The prop is usually right here, and it's not right here. Which oh, there it is. No, it's right behind the computer. So, all right. What year was my book published?
I can look that up. Or we can all look that up.
Yeah.
Okay, Google that.
You could, but I don't know if it shows you the publication though.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it has a look inside.
Well, now Lisa's telling you how to do it. Lisa's telling you how to do it. You are hysterical. You are hysterical. You are hysterical.
I want to help people get candy cane points.
1983. Wow. Mo, if that was true, let's see. I graduated high school in 82.
Yeah, me too.
So,
we're the same age.
And we would do that. I can't believe, Lisa, I'm going to be 57
I know. I'm already
in 12 days.
I'm already 57. Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks. All right. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let your fingers do the walking. Okay. Let's see. Ready? Here we go. Okay, guys. Priscilla, get ready. Okay. So the winners for this, Emmy says, I'll be 68, bite me. Well, you're a little bit too far to bite you, but I'll give you a hug. How's that? Okay, so here we go. Ready? Teen, 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 teen. Okay, Emmy is correct, and
18.
Beth is correct, and Irma is correct, and Christina is correct, and Rose is correct, and there we go. So good job, guys. Good job. Yes, in 2018, and you can find it inside the book. And I just can't believe it was a long process. I looked at it the other night, and because writing the new book is taking a little longer.
It's also a long process, huh?
So here it is. Whoops, there it is.
Ah, it's in there. Yeah.
2018. Yes. And I had to come up with a publication name. So it's Yako Publications. Liako. Anyway. All right, guys. So she's like, I'm 68 and I just nibble. You're cute. Super cute. Okay.
No biting.
So we're gonna start our guided meditation. Let me cue the music. First of all, thank you so much for being on.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's
always
fun.
You are always welcome to come, and I'm always wanting to promote you. So
thank you. You're so
just
kind.
Have such a great heart. So let's see. Oh, we forgot to mention this. You also do podcasts. I
do. It's been a while since I do it with a fellow coach. His name's James. We haven't done one in a while because I've been moving and he's had some things going. But yes, Practical Consciousness Podcast. That's true. And it's on Insight Timer now. You can find it on Insight Timer. I'm going to mute myself so that I can be quiet.
Okay.
For the meditation.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to turn up the music. And Lisa, just because I can see you, just do a thumbs up if you can hear the music. Okay. All right, guys. Like Lisa was saying earlier, I want you to close your eyes and take a nice breath in. Slowly exhale out. Take another breath in. And as you slowly exhale out, just think of peace. Relaxing your shoulders and calling in peace. Relaxing your back and hips, calling in peace. Relaxing your legs and feet. And your next most important part is relaxing your head and your brain and just calling in peace. Remembering the simple I ams. I am peaceful. I am serene. I am tranquil. And I am present. And imagine, if you will, that you can almost feel your heartbeat. You could feel it in your chest. You can feel it in your fingertips. You can also feel it in the soles of your feet. And with each heartbeat, it's almost saying, like your heart is saying, you are at peace. You are at peace. You are at peace. Imagine, if you will, what would a peaceful day look like for you? Is it you just laying around and not doing anything? Is it you going to the ocean? Sitting in nature? Reading a book? What brings you peace? And when you're having a problem of finding that inner peace, go to this place. Go to the place of what peacefulness is for you. Sometimes peace can be wind chimes in the wind. They can be music like this. Or they could just be breathing. Taking a breath in and exhaling out. And when your head touches the pillow tonight, imagine yourself going to this peaceful place. Feeling tranquil, serene, grounded, and at peace. Take a nice breath in. And as you slowly exhale out, bring your awareness to your feet, to your legs and hips and chest, your arms, and your neck and head. Still being present, but being aware. And when you want, you can open your eyes. So Lisa, thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
And guys, Priscilla put this up, practicalconsciousnesspodcast.com. They can see all your past podcasts, correct? Okay, awesome. Sarah says, thank you, Lisa. Great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you.
Christina says, thank you. Priscilla says, thank you. Theta, good to see you, my friend. David, peace to you. Christina says, I needed that. Awesome. Guys,
amazing.
Please follow Lisa and know that she's an amazing intuitive, an amazing teacher, an amazing coach, and does amazing work with astrology.
Thank you.
Mo says, fabulous. Thank you. Sweet dreams to you both. Thank you. All right, guys. As always, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate one another. And when we educate one another, we grow. There is unity in community. From my heart to yours, I will see you Friday night for a spirit chat. And we may have a surprise guest. So thank you, my friend. And everyone saying, you got the script right. Amen. Have a wonderful night all. Thank you. Lovely. Although wind chimes may not be so peaceful today with the 60-mile wind. That's okay. Michelle, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Michelle, for being on here. All right, guys. Have a beautiful night. Lisa, again, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll talk soon. Be well, everybody.